Hi everyone, welcome to our special weekly program of TVRI Yogyakarta, Jogja Highlight. I'm Meta Dokang and I'm your host today. This program will give you an overview about tourist destination, creative industry in Yogyakarta, and also right now I will give you information about the innovation of agriculture in Yogyakarta. Let's start the program of Jogja Highlight today. The agricultural innovation in Yogyakarta continues to be improved to strengthen the food security, and it needs the touch of creativity so it can be benefit from the economic sector. Let's go check the creative innovation of agriculture in Yogyakarta.
The amount of garbage that is allowed to accumulate sooner or later will have a negative impact on the surrounding environment. In order to avoid this, Ngudi Mulyo Farmer Group, located in Pugeran Village, precisely in RT6, RW2 Suryo Diningratan Mantirjon, Yogyakarta City, made a movement of change. Chairman of the Ngudi Mulyo Farmer Group, Muhammad Fatoni, said the beginning of the establishment of this farmer group based on the concern of the community who saw landfill with garbage to building debris. From here, arises the desire to change the landfill with garbage to the scrap into something more useful for the surrounding environment. Villagers succeeded in transforming land that initially contained thin layers of garbage into garden to fish pond. Now the land can be more useful for local residents. He added, later, agriculture and existing plant station can be developed further. While for people who have joined the Ngudi Mulyo Farmer Group will continue to be honed and develop their abilities as well as their potential through various parties. They have also received training from the local agricultural servers. At the food self-sufficient house in Tegal Malang area of Grujukan Hamlet Bantul, the trial of chaff distillation technology innovation has been carried out by Budi Santoso, an agricultural practitioner who is also the head of the Barongan Agriculture Seed Center Jutis Bantul. The chaff distillation installation equipment was created by himself with a simple and appropriate method which utilizes used items such as drums, pipes, 2 gallons for the storage of distillation results. Chaff material was chosen because it comes from food crops, which is processed to be useful for agriculture and food. The working of this distillation tool starts from burning the chaff in a burble. Then the steam is channeled into a pipe similar to muffler. In the pipe, flowed water for cooling, so that it will produce droplet in the form of liquid smoked chaff. From the material of 3 sacks of chaff burned from 24 hours, on average produced 8 liters of smoke liquid. From the quality of the liquid, it benefits to be used as a natural preservative for food according to the quality of the liquid. Liquid smoke from the first distillation can be processed again to produce a better quality liquid. According to Budi Santoso, for the second and third class distillation result, the benefits are for agriculture such as neutralizing soil pH, fungicides or spraying pests, anticipating termites in the industrial sector. While for good quality first-class distillation can be used as a natural food preservative. This will be very useful to support the food industry sector, especially for food processing companies. While the husk used for burning can be used alone or sold as a good planting medium for plants.
Melon cultivation with a hydroponic system in the greenhouse is now being developed by melon farmers. In this greenhouse, farmers in Kliran Hamlet, Sendang Agung Village, Minggir, Sleman District, grow various types of melon plants with premium quality. According to melon farmers Ating Sujito, cultivation with a hydroponic system in this greenhouse is more profitable than with the usual planting system. The planting media used no longer use soil, but using coconut or coconut fiber with a watering method using a water drip system that has been mixed with fertilizer. Besides that, in one greenhouse, melon grows such as Intenon, Dalmatian, Honeyglue, and Golden. Pests that usually attack these melon plants not as much as using other systems. The use of pesticide fertilizer, which are few, become the quality of this melon healthier for consumption. Selling price to consumer around 25,000 rupiah each kilogram, with an average weight of one melon of about 1.5 kilograms. To market melon crops, farmers have utilized digital technologies such as social media. Buyers who come directly can pick melon with their own taste. Although it includes a large cost, but the hydroponic system using a greenhouse, the results are maximized.
Not only as an ornamental homepage and easy to care for and develop, fine green chamchao plants have many benefits. This is one of the reasons to be cultivated. One of them, as done by a housewife in Carikan Hamlet, Kalurahan Taman Martani, Kalasan, Sleman, Maimunah planting fine chamchao in her yard. To plant it, enough to utilize the fine stems, some of which often produce new roots, then can be separated from the parent plants. Planting is relatively easy because it can be symbiotic with other plants without damaging, so as to facilitate the process of cultivating creeping chamchao plants. However, watering and the use of manure is very important to do so that the plants do not wither and die. The use of planting media in addition to pots is widely used wire, iron or wood, and bamboo and walls to propagate so that they multiply quickly. While for the harvest process, it is best to choose chamchao leaf that are old, which are dark green with thick leaf texture. Frequent leaf picking can stimulate the growth of new leaf buds, while pruning the vine will give rise to new branches. Chamchao leaves themselves are often processed into jelly or jelly for mixed fruit ice and have many benefits. Chamchao leaf extract become fiber intake so as to facilitate digestion. Various types of fish can be cultivated. One of them is koi fish. Although only a home scale, koi fish farming provides income up to millions of rupiah. As done by Tri Hadi Saputra, a resident of Sambisari Hamlet, Purwomartani Subdistrict, Kapanewon Kalasan, Sleman, Special Region of Yogyakarta. Although it is his first time trying to develop a koi fish farming business, but he considers this business very profitable, especially only capitalizing on a small area of simple media pots or berau. Koi fish farming began with the spawning process through 7 broodstock that he already owns and obtains profitable, only capitalizing on not too large land area, namely utilizing a simple small pond of pot media on vacant land or berau. Koi fish cultivation begins with the spawning process through 7 brood that he already has and obtain about 7,000 to 8,000 seedlings. But usually only around 2,000 to 3,000 koi fish seedlings live. Various types in a pond of 2 by 1.5 meters. while for the nursery using a round plastic pond with a diameter of 50 centimeters with a selling price of 5,000 to 10,000 rupiah per head size of 5 to 7 centimeters. While the koi fish seeds are produced from a system of mating and spawning in chains every month with details of 1 pond containing a female and 2 adult males. The cleanliness of the pond and water circulation is very important to pay attention to in order to reduce the mortality rate, which is quite high. He uses a filter that is installed in the reservoir to facilitate routine maintenance. This is done so that the pond water remains in a clean condition and ensures water circulation so that the oxygen supply is well maintained.
Yogyakarta has potential to become the creative industry city in Yogyakarta. Human resources, educate human resources, and also the educational facility and various creativity, human resources in Yogyakarta grow and to grow the economic sector of industry. So let's check, and I give you an overview about the creative industry in Yogyakarta in this segment.
Leather puppet craft industry is one of the creative industry assets in the field of culture that must be preserved. But unfortunately, in the hamlet of Gendeng Bangunjiwa village, Kapanewon Kasihan, Bantul, concentrate regeneration to maintain the creative industry, which is also a cultural asset of the nation. Chairman of the Association of Leather Puppet Craftsmen of Gendeng Village, Sukino, revealed, currently leather puppet craftsmen have difficulty in regenerating craftsmen of Tata Sungging. This problem occurs because of the lack of interest of young people in the craft of puppets. Even some craftsmen began to switch profession. Tata Sungging craftsman from Projo Tamansari revealed, many young people in his village lately choose to work in factories. They also migrate outside Java after graduating from high school. Besides, most children now prefer to watch foreign culture rather than local culture. They prefer to choose another path after being influenced by the outside world. The work of shadow puppet craftsmen takes quite a long time and high diligence. But the work as a shadow puppet craftsman is actually quite promising. According to Sukino, there are still many puppeteers and shadow puppet collectors from various directions who are interested in the work of shadow puppet craftsmen in Bantul district. Sukino hopes the government can provide solutions to maintain and preserve these shadow puppet cultural assets from extinction. If usually wood waste processed by factory is only used as firewood, but for residents in Magelang, Central Java, the wood waste is created into wall hanging that have high sales. Not only the local share, the work of wood waste is in demand by various buyers in the country. Like this is the daily activity, Dalikun, resident of the hamlet of Tamanan, Borobudur village, Borobudur sub-district, Magelang district. In front of his house, a board of various motifs of processed wood waste is displayed to serve buyers who come. Although no longer young, Dalikun also marketed his handicraft through social media so that his work has been sent to various regions outside the island in the country. Who would have thought if the board decoration came from wood waste disposed of by the factory? Wood waste was selected that could still be processed, then cut according to desired size of the wood. After that, the wood was cut into small pieces to be arranged according to desired motif. After the new board shape, wood pieces were sand and smooth. each one piece measuring 18 multiply 49.5 cm, sold for 11,500 rupiahs. In addition to embossed motif, Dalikun also provide two other models such as plain 3D and termite. Until now, the demand for this wood panel comes from various regions such as Jakarta, Kalimantan to Bali. Not even a few of the buyers who order up to 1,000 boards for the front decoration of their house.
Starting the beginning of 2022, the condition of the handicraft market has begun to move and rise. One of the handicraft makers made from wood in Kauman village, Kilang Harjo, Pandak, Bantul, claimed to have received orders for a number of types of handicraft products. According to Mugito, the result of the sampling he had done in 2021 had paid off and his woodcraft production activities were back to running close to normal. This is certainly welcomed by craftsmen with a sense of optimism. Creativity is one of the keys to the success of the craftsmen to be able to attract the market. One of the things Mugito did was to make decorative wood crafts by using wood waste materials. Rosewood twigs that are usually only discarded or burned, created in such a way according to consumer orders, so that it is beautiful and has a very high selling value. Various wood handicraft products made from wood waste, such as wall hangings, mirror holders, household appliance decoration, to puzzles, some of which have also begun to be ordered, but some have been delayed due to lack of production personnel. Many have switched profession due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Although the handicraft products are favored by consumers from abroad, this crafter does not directly serve the foreign market, because it is still through the company that ordered it.
Okay, the tourist destination in Yogyakarta still focusing not only the solely money-oriented. Now, the main focusing in tourism in Yogyakarta is how to improve the attraction or the classy attraction and attracting tourists with considerate the environment. And now, the several tourist destinations in Yogyakarta, we will give you an overview.
A mixture of three cultures is felt in the excitement of Anggut dance, formed by a mixture of Arabic, Javanese culture wrapped in Dutch army-style dress, making Anggut dance even more interesting. In the beginning, Anggut dance was played by men, but along with the development and purpose of the show, many dancers were women. In addition to being a spectacle, Anggut dance itself became a delivery moral and social values for the community. Its colorful costume, at first glance similar to the Dutch army uniform, ranging from hat, shirt to pants, that are far outside the characteristic of Java. Besides that, look full of cloth with decorative motif, tassel thread and shawl that is often found on Panadon, traditional Ponorogo clothing. Not only that, the dancers do not wear shoes, only the same sock, with yellow patterns on their black clothes. Now, Anggut dance has been recognized as an asset to the traditional dance art of Kulon Progo. This tradition is still found mainly in western and northern Kulon Progo districts such as Kapanewon, Temon, Kokap, and Girimulyo, which border directly with Purworejo district.
This This is the atmosphere of Borobudur underlying tourist attraction, one of the tourist destinations located in Bahasa Ngargogondo village, Borobudur sub-district, Magelang district, on an area of 1,600 square meters, provided at least 32 selfie spots to facilitate tourists who like to take selfies. One of the favorite tourists is the Cherry Blossom Garden spot. In this place, visitors can take selfies with the background of cherry blossom with a variety of properties such as telephone boxes, bridges, umbrellas, and also bicycles. For those who invite children to travel in this place, there are electric mini cars and autopads that visitors can ride to enjoy a variety of top selfie points. In addition, no less interesting, the existence of a place to feed rabbits, animals that today can still be found and also carved in the relief of Borobudur Temple, preciously in panel 3AL2, which tell the life of animals in the Jakarta era. The existence of this underlying Borobudur tourist attraction adds to the tourist destination in the Borobudur Temple area.
As done by the Bantul Banslip Folding Bicycle Community, which conduct weekly cycling exploring the Bantul district, special region of Yogyakarta and its surroundings, folding bikes as a mean of cycling are now increasingly popular with the public because of their shape and practicality when used. Because of their shape and practicality, now many people have them. In Bantul, folding bicycle users are increasing in number. They joined the Banslip Folding Bicycle Community since 6 years ago. The community has been actively holding sport activities, divided into several trips from short distance to long distance of tens of kilometers. At its 6th age, the Banslip Folding Bicycle Community has grown in number. And at the age of 6 in 2023, the Banslip community again held cycling together with a road exploring Bantul as far as about 15 kilometers, departing from the Pendopo Parasamya Bantul district and finishing at the same location. Cycling activity titled Exploring the Village of Milangkori this time, followed by 300 cyclists from various different backgrounds. Cycling together along rural roads and tourist destinations become an interesting treat to natural scenery and fresh air that is healthy. According to the chairman of Banslip Bantul, Frank Dodi Prahasto, the first week of riding this time took more routes on rural roads while stopping several times at village tourist destinations, including culinary places. Along with the way with varying terrain conditions, the speed tempo has been set to reach all group of participants. This is in addition to making participants work more organized. It is also useful to train the heart function of each participant. In addition to leisurely cycling, the Banslip community also prepares speed or endurance update training activity for participants who want it. The training program aims to measure the strength of the cyclist with a distance of 100 kilometers. Frank Dodi Prahasto also explained the beginning of the formation of the folding bike community. Banslip only consists of 3 people, then increased to 11 people, and until now it has grown to hundreds of people. Folding bike turns out the increasing popular with the public, can be means of fun body fitness sports with cycling activities together. It is also able to enliven tourism in Bantul.
It's been 30 minutes. We go around Yogyakarta to see tourist destination, innovation of agriculture in Yogyakarta, and also the creative industry in Yogyakarta. It's now we will go and it's time up. So I'm Meta Jokang and also Yogyakarta Highlight crew would like to say thank you very much for watching us. See you next week and goodbye.